Am I the asshole for leaving a dinner early after my friends made a joke about me? I'm 23 female, and I went out for dinner with 4 of my friends last weekend. We've all known each other for a while, so we're pretty comfortable making fun of each other. At some point, they started talking about how everyone in the group has changed since college. It was mostly harmless until one of them said that I was basically the backup friend of the group because I'm always available when everyone else is busy. Everyone laughed, including me at first, because I didn't want to make it awkward. Then another friend said she's not even offended because she knows that it's true. They started bringing up random times when I'd been left out of plans and joked that I was basically the person they called when someone else canceled. I laughed it off at the table, but honestly, it really got to me. I'm so sorry. You're absolutely not the asshole. These girls are not your friend. They're not your friend. As someone who always feared and then was confirmed to be the backup friend, I know exactly how it feels. I do. And it's not a good feeling. And these girls joking about it, they're not your friends. Jokes are meant to be fucking funny. And there's nothing funny about this. I ended up making an excuse that I wasn't feeling well and left early. Later that night, one of them texted me asking why I was being weird. That's not how you check on your friend. When your friend is at dinner with you and they leave early and they tell you that they don't feel good, you don't text them and ask them why are they being weird unless you know them leaving early was a reaction to something that you were fucking doing. Again, these girls are not your friend. I told her that the jokes actually hurt my feelings, especially because some of what they were joking about was true. She said that I was taking a joke way too seriously and that no one actually thinks that I'm a backup friend. Pause. First of all, there's not a doubt in my goddamn mind that some of what they were talking about is an understatement. I feel like everything that they were talking about is exactly how they feel. They were not hesitating to tell you exactly how they felt about you. These girls do not like you. Second, go back. Somebody said she's not even offended because she knows that it's true. That just confirms this is exactly what the fuck they think about you. Someone literally said it's true. They know that nobody in this fucking friend group was joking when they were calling you the backup friend. You're not leaving because you're reading too deep into a fucking joke. No, you left because you realized you were in the presence of a group of fucking people that do not like you and they were not hesitating to show you that. I told her that if that's true, they probably shouldn't joke about something they know that I'm insecure about. She said that she didn't even know that I was insecure about it, and now everyone is apparently annoyed that I made the dinner awkward. No, what made the dinner awkward is at first, we're all going around lightheartedly insulting each other because that's what we do. That's the vibe of our friend group. But then when we get to OP, everybody collectively decides we're going to use this opportunity to just come down on her with examples of when we left her out to prove just how much of a backup friend she is to us. And because OP decided, ow, that hurts, I don't want to sit around and vibe with y'all no more because my feelings are hurt. Now she's in the wrong? Get the fuck out of here. Again, these girls are not your friend. I haven't spoken to them much since. Part of me thinks that I should have just laughed it off because they weren't trying to hurt me. Really? Is that what we think? Is that really what we think? But another part of me feels stupid for pretending that I was fine with it when I wasn't. So am I the asshole? No, baby, you're absolutely not the asshole. I'm very proud of you for getting up to leave. Yes, it was, not okay that you tried to laugh it off and pretend that you were okay in the moment, but that's all right because a lot of us react to different things differently. But once you realize that you were actually bothered by what they were saying, you got the fuck up and you left. The only asshole-ish thing that you're doing is trying to convince yourself that these girls were not trying to hurt you. Because it's really not that hard to not hurt someone that you call your friend. When you see someone that you love and you care for, it's extremely easy to not insult them, to not say things that you know will make them feel some type of way. It's really not that hard. These girls went out of their way to make sure that you knew and understood exactly how they felt about you and then got upset when you decided that you were no longer going to sit around and be their verbal punching bag. Stop trying to convince yourself. When someone shows you who they are, believe them. P.S. I read and want to thank each one of you for all of your positive and friendly comments. I'm no longer friends with them anymore and will rebuild my life from now on and focus on my mental health. Much love to everyone. Good shit, baby. That is literally the best thing that you could possibly do for yourself. These girls were not your friend. They literally gave you examples of times that they purposely left you out of plans to then reach out to you because someone else was unable to go. They made fun of you for always being available, completely ignoring the fact that, yeah, bitch, I'm available all the time because my friends are purposely leaving me out of things. Girl, yeah, leaving this group, the best possible thing that you could do for yourself.